bit of a delay. What was I going to do? I don't remember. Okay, let's go through my camera roll here. I will choose, I don't know, we're going to do photo. This guy. I like this guy because, I don't know, I like his face. He had this look of worry and concern. I don't know if all the details are showing up there, but I'm going to try to do something with him. So my go-to app always in the beginning is Camera Plus. It's an amazing, amazing app. It's, I don't know, $1.99 or something. It has everything. It's a camera, but it also is great for processing photos. So I just uploaded this photo to like the Lightbox, and now I'm going to, well, the first thing I do is edit, and I'm going to crop it. I like to work in squares, mainly because the majority of stuff I do is uploaded to Instagram, which is all squares. Actually, you can put non-squares on Instagram. It's I just happen to like that format. I don't know why. So let's see. Crop it here. And again, like I said, I like to get really close up because I want to make sure people see this guy's face. It's done. And there you go. Now there's a save button here, but if not many people know this, oh, I just saved it.
You can undo.
I can?
Yeah, go to the light box.
I don't know how to undo it. Well, anyway, I'll bring back the guy. And again. Now you see there's all these different scenes. There's auto, flash, backlit. Clarity is a kind of great thing that brings out all like dark, but this is a little too much. I'm just going to go with the auto scene. Gets a nice bit of contrast. And then I go to effects. One of my secret filters that I love to use all the time is Magic Hour. That always seems to bring up any kind of photo. What's great about Camera Plus is that it has these sliders, which don't seem to be working at the moment. Oh, here we go. So this is the original version, and then you bring it up, and I don't know if you can see, but you can get different percentages of effects, which is great. So I'm just going to choose like 50% of Magic Hour, and I'm done. Okay, now I'm going to save it to camera. I think I noticed something in this photo. If I look at it again, yeah, I cropped it, but I still left this little piece in the end here. I don't like that. I mean, most people aren't even going to notice it, but you know what? I don't like it. So what I like to do is I go to one of my processing apps, an app called RETOUCH, which is amazing. If anyone uses Photoshop CS5 right now, you might be aware of the content-aware fill-in that they have. If you pay hundreds of dollars, you can get rid of unwanted pieces of a photograph. Or you can just use your iPhone and this app, which is, I don't know, $1 or $2 or $3 at most. And go up here. Now, so I have this piece, and I brush over it like this. This red is just marking the spots on the picture that I don't want. So like that. That's it. And now I push go, and hopefully we'll see what happens. Look at that. It's a little, it's not perfect, but you know, it's better than having that little distraction in the corner. And when you see it this small, if you're going to upload to something like Instagram, no one will know. It's amazing. Obviously, on certain kinds of pictures, it works better. If it's a spot on a, you know, single color wall, obviously it'll take something out really well. Or if it's a, you know, very specific pattern, it works great. I'm gonna save this to library. Saved. You know, there's still something I don't like about this. This orange cone, it's a little too strong. So I'm gonna open up FilterStorm, which is another amazing app. It's kind of like Photoshop Lite for your phone. I'll load the photo I just did. And I am going to lower the saturation on this cone only. And the way I do that is I go to filters here, hue and saturation. And there's a slider down here that will lessen the saturation. It's going to lessen the saturation of the entire picture for now. Or like 40, whatever. But if I click apply here on the bottom, it's going to apply the lesser saturation on the entire picture, but I don't want that. So I'm pushing apply with mask. And it brings it back to the original saturation. I'm going to expand my photo, so I'm right here. And now, if I just rub my finger on it, it's applying the lesser saturation on just the cone. That's it. Save it. And we're done. Takes a while to save, but it's an amazing app. So yeah, like 5 more minutes. Okay. Let me try one more thing. All right. Another app I love to use is CrossProcess. Yeah, CrossProcess. And it gives a very subtle effect to photos. There are options here that it's usually, I think, on default, it's like set to all of these cross processes are on, but I turn them off and I just leave on basic so that the overall effect is not that strong in the end. I just want like a subtle tweaking of the colors. It does this cool effect. And now it's just kind of like brought out the character a little more. It's given a little bit of a vignette. It doesn't show the square crop until you go back into photos and then you see it. I gotta say it looks much better on my phone on the screen. Yeah, there's that. And then if there's ever a time where like you have like 2 different versions of a photo and neither one is quite right, but something in the middle might be perfect, there's an app called ProHDR, which is great for blending photos together. A lot of people have used it as to make double exposures, actually. If you have 2 pictures that are exact same size, you can put 2 completely different pictures together. I like to use it just to blend different processes together, and it'll make like a perfect blending of both in between. So that. And what's great is then it also has these sliders. You can adjust it even further if you want. So a little darker. And there you go. You have a perfect blending of 2 different photos. that's it. Thank you. Thank you all for coming. It's been great.